Inside PressBox is presented by Friedmont Mortgage. Don't make a 30-year mistake by choosing the wrong lender. Go to FriedmontMortgage.com now for all of your mortgage needs. And welcome to another edition of Inside PressBox. I'm Stan the Fan Charles. The Ravens are home again this weekend against the Houston Texans. I'll be joined later by PressBox Ravens reporter Joe Platania for some football chatter, and we'll get his first quarter report card on the team. We'll also talk with Henry Rosenberg about the new Brooks Robinson statue that's set to be unveiled near Oriole Park next Saturday, the 22nd, his involvement in its construction from the beginning. My first guests, though, are brothers, although they may not look like it. Mike Page is a big brother with the Baltimore Big Brothers and Big Sisters, and John Barnes is his little brother. On Monday, they'll both be attending the Biggest Little Tailgate Party at M&T Bank Stadium. Mike and John, welcome to the show, and I thank you for both coming in here.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you for having us.
Now, the first thing that struck me with the two of you, and you actually do look like you could be brothers or father and son, but is the length of time you two guys have been together. You told me that you met John at what age?
He was 9 years old when we first met, just a tiny little guy, still interested in kind of drawing and playing around in the room. And so it's been 8 years. He was 9 at the time, he's 17 now.
Is that unusual from what you understand, John, in the terms of the relationship, that it carries on that long?
Well, I've had a lot of friends in the past, and I haven't kept in touch, moving around school to school. So I think it's kind of rare that I'd have someone that would hold on to that long. And
how important has Mike become in your life?
Mike's made a big difference in my life. He's taught me a lot of things. He works harder to help me strive better within my education and stuff like that. Talk about colleges and stuff like that. Well, when we started, main topic we started off with kind of was sports, because he taught me a lot about baseball and stuff like that.
Now, Mike, what was so important to you? Do you have kids of your own?
No, I don't. But growing up, I was raised by a single mother, and I have a younger sister. And in my own community, there were older kids who were athletes that would come around, and with the my mother, of course, her approval, they were able to come and take me to different fields and teach me about the game and teach me how to play the game correctly and to work hard. And through those guys and being around those guys, those older guys, I was able to go to college on a scholarship and play baseball and be an athlete who excelled in a variety of sports. And it really did a lot for me to have the mentors in my life. So being somebody that came from a single parent family, and having those mentors in my life, I thought it was going to be important, and it is important for me to do a similar thing and give back to the community in any way I can.
Now, the two of you will both be at the Biggest Little Tailgate coming up Monday night, the 17th, down at M&T Bank Stadium from 6 to 9. What, as you understand, is the purpose of the event down there? To more or less publicize what you guys do?
Well, sure. I think it's twofold. I think we want to let the community know the Big Brothers Big Sisters out there, or as it's called now, the Big Brothers Big Sisters and Maryland Mentoring Partnership, that we're out there, that we're making a difference in the community, and also to raise money for the program. Right now, it's we're at a kind of a critical juncture. We have over 600 kids just in Baltimore City on the waiting list for a mentor. And that's an uphill battle for us to fight. So if we can get the message out there and at the same time raise money and awareness, it's a win-win. So that's the main reason behind this, is to get the community aware of what we're doing and also to raise money so we can further the program.
Now, we're showing some pictures on camera right now of, I guess, last year's event or one of the previous couple of years of the event. What's going to go on down there, Mike?
That's great. It's a great night. It's rare that you'll get access to the field at Raven Stadium, the locker rooms at Raven Stadium. You'll have players. Corey Redding will be there. The cheerleaders will be there. There will be
Eric DaCosta is going to be there. I'm doing a Q&A with him.
Exactly.
And then there are these restaurants that are going to be there.
There'll be
celebrity chefs.
Yep, there'll be celebrity chefs that'll be, different celebrities throughout the city that people will be familiar with, as well as a lot of restaurants like the Blue Hill Tavern, Raw Sushi, B&O Brasserie, Charm City Cakes, just to name a few, and the list goes on of the restaurants that will be participating in the event. It's going to be a great event.
All right, that's why we had you on. People may be sitting here wondering, well, why do they have a big brother and big sister, big brother and a little brother on from the Big Brothers and Big Sisters? It's basically because of this event, the Biggest Little Tailgate down at M&T Bank Stadium. In wrapping this up, you mentioned something, and maybe James, John, you want to say it. I keep calling him James, but you want to say what this has meant to you in terms of what you'd like to one day give back.
Means like a lot. Take this kind of stuff to the heart.
But you said you may want to one day be a big brother.
I would love to be a big brother one day. After I get my career, college, and stuff like that out of the way.
Mike, that's got to be the most flattering thing you heard.
Well, it's terrific. To know that he's already, kind of thinking down the road, that he can, make a difference in somebody else's life, and it really means a lot to me, that's for sure.
All right, I thank you both for coming in tonight. John, not James, and Mike Page. John Barnes, Mike Page, thank you very much.
Thank you very much for having us.
And they'll be there Monday night at the Biggest Little Tailgate, M&T Bank Stadium. PressBox and the Sports Boosters have teamed up with the Zollett Lennet Group of Smith Barney Financial Advisors to present Shoes for Grades, awarding free athletic shoes to high school students who improve their grades by a full letter. Go to PressBoxOnline.com now for more info.